Hello folks, my name is Neil, my pronouns are he, him, and I am the creator of Fey Earth, an indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth where all the creatures from folklore and fairy tale are real, have always been real, and live alongside humanity. When last we left our heroes, they had a very restful and relaxing day. It started with them convincing some fire salamanders to move location, then finding the address of the wealthy factory owner who had hired them and threatening him. Also breaking into his office and finding a name of somebody that they thought was linked to a gang which, based on a description of one of the factory owner's workers, may have included Luck's sister, who she is in London looking for.
I didn't do any of that criminal stuff.
Eventually, they also found out that there was a man in Winton's Gentlemen's Club who was acting as this connection between this criminal gang, stealing in Magitech, and the wealthy factory owners like the man that they just helped. He, after being bribed with a significant sum of gold, gave them details, allowing them to track down said gang lord. There were several attempts to talk to this man in a incredibly dangerous, unbelievably dingy pub in the East End of London. They did not work. The party then decided to follow him disguised as animals thanks to the party druid. Unfortunately, he did spot that there were two animals behaving very weird, and after 10 minutes realized he'd been followed for 10 minutes by the same rat and pigeon. Throwing his dagger at the pigeon, they turned back into the party rogue Bardo, and then he threw a glass bottle on the ground, freeing a water elemental, and a fight ensued. And we then discovered that Luck had this really useful ability that allowed them to just charm a person, befriending them, that she could have used hours ago. Avoided all of this conflict.
I stand by my decision.
Which she did eventually use. And they discovered the location of the gang's house. But by the time Luck and Sylvie got there, they were too late. Probably only by minutes. The gang had fled. They searched it. They found a number of items. Various items of everyday Magitech that would be commonly sold in crates, basically. And they pocketed some of them in the hopes of selling them. And they found a very, very nice ornate wooden chest with a very, very strong lock on the front, which Bardo tried to pick without any success. And the party agreed that they are going to meet up in the morning outside the Rusty Anchor, simply because it's a kind of common location for them all, and plan their next actions. So, introduction. So, who would like to introduce themselves first?
I always go first.
Yeah, go the other way around.
My name's Rio, the Wim. Happy to be back. And my pronouns are he, they. And I'm playing Robert Elizabeth, whose pronouns are he, him.
Good job.
I'm Morne Putman Trimmer. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm playing Bardo Doppel, who we're still not sure about. I'm Taya Campbellova. My pronouns are she, her. And I play Sylvie Tallock, whose pronouns are also she, her.
I just rolled 2 17s in a row. My name is
What a nice gender.
Yes. My gender is 17. We'll edit that out. My name is Maijai Hibben. My pronouns are they, them. I play Luck Turner, whose pronouns are she, her.
So, Luck, Sylvie, you get up in the morning. Luck, your body had returned to its human form, and you and Sylvie are snuggling up in bed, and you wake up.
I would have offered to turn you into a ferret to sleep as well.
I think we did that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, so you did curl up as ferrets, but then the spell did end.
Yeah.
And you stayed cuddled together as women.
Nice.
That's cute.
totally on theme.
Yeah.
Girls and demons and daughters do.
Yeah, so you get up, you go down, have breakfast with Aunt Trudy, make your way to the Rusty Anchor. You get there about 8 o'clock, we agreed, yeah? Bardo, Robert. You did say you went home last
I did
night.
say I
You
went
did not sleep in a gutter. You actually went back to your room and your bed.
He had the worst night's sleep he's had in a long time. But he still slept.
But your back feels great because you were on a bed.
Yeah. His back feels
That
great.
lumbar support.
Yeah, like, you know, physically his body feels like tip top, like his body is meant to feel, but he kind of woke up just kind of like, it must have all been a dream, and then just realized, oh no, I don't have a hangover. That means I didn't imagine everything that happened.
And also, I was on your bedroom floor.
But
what?
Bardo,
Yeah.
why are you here?
Had no place to stay.
What are you talking about? You have no place to stay. Where do you stay every other night?
Wherever.
I like that.
I don't like the fact you know where I live now.
Should have invited them back.
I didn't expect them to stay. What time is it?
What time is it when you guys wake up?
I guess at this period in time we have to listen out for church bells.
Yeah, about 7ish.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know London. I'm from Dublin. I don't know how many churches are in the East End.
Yeah.
Quite
Back in the
few.
day, there'll
Yeah,
be
good
a lot.
amount.
Okay.
I mean, there's
There's
still loads now.
Everywhere.
Okay, right.
There's a church.
We still wake up pretty early.
Yeah.
Because just what you used to. And just head to the pub before these guys get there, and so we go in and grab a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does that cost us again?
A 3 copper for a drink.
3 copper for a whiskey, 2 copper for an ale.
Yeah. I'll go for my whiskey.
Yeah.
I really can't read your writing.
Cool. So we're having a whiskey and we're inside waiting for these guys.
Yeah. Okay. So you have your morning whiskey.
Oh, I also want to speak to William as well, because he said I'd be the first person he'd talk about if you found out anything more about Jay Beckel. Mm-hmm. And I'll say, don't worry about it.
So I actually was talking,
okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
it turns out he runs this gang.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah, they're all apparently they all grew up together in an orphanage. Okay, yeah. So they were all like lost kids, I guess you could say. You know.
That's sad.
Yeah, but they specialize in all manner of queer stuff. So like, you know, smuggling in fey creatures
Interesting.
and selling dodgy magitech to people and. Honestly, I think they must be working with an artificer, because where would they get that magitech?
You're a genius.
Didn't I say, as soon as I knew, you'd be the first man I said to?
Today, I'm going to give you an extra 3 copper. And that just means when you see my whiskey is empty, just, can you get me another one?
Of course, yeah. Absolutely.
And I
Of
just
course.
give him an extra 3 copper.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then... Oh, God, I'm losing out on money.
Yeah, how much money do you have?
I have enough. I have more than enough. I'm fine.
Trust me, you could very easily get some jobs for factory owners
Yeah.
having magitech problems.
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
Have you spent your £5 yet? Your 5 gold yet?
No.
No. Okay, cool. You're fine then.
Yeah, I'm more than fine. Don't worry about it.
So, you get there at about 8, okay, and it is open because it's an early house, you know, serving dock workers. Do you go inside to get a drink?
I'm gonna look through to see if they're there.
You see Robert and Bardo.
Oh, there they are.
I hear your voice from outside. I'm like, okay, so it's real.
It's too early for this.
Right. Remember what we spoke about?
No, I know.
And we're walking. Morning.
Morning.
How's everyone feeling?
Sober.
That's good. Well done.
How are you feeling?
We slept as ferrets.
It was really nice. I'd never been a ferret before.
I always sleep as a ferret. They're well comfy to sleep as.
I put my whiskey down and I think Robert just goes outside for a brief moment. It's just like... He comes back in and goes, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
You still have the box, don't you?
Yeah. I've just pulled up my little bag.
Pass it here.
Okay. So
Are
you,
we gonna? Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's just dock workers. It's William.
yeah, there's like about 4 dock workers finishing their point. They'll be going back to work, and then there's the bar owner or the landlord.
I mean, all right, if it's you doing it. Thank you.
Okay, so
Gonna go for it? No.
That is a 5 plus 6 is 11.
I mean,
I think it is plus 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Cool.
You are confident that you're like, I will get this lock. I just, yeah, it's a difficult. This is an expensive lock.
Cool.
You know, this is a very expensive lock, the likes of which you would normally use on chests that would be storing pretty significant wealth in them.
Okay.
You're like, you are confident you will get this, but it's just not right now.
Cool.
Must be something really good in there if they've looked it up that tight.
Must be really good if I can't even open it.
Right.
Well, could anyone else try?
I mean, certainly, but you're not training in thieves' tools.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just asking the crew.
Robert was thinking I'll shoot it, and then he looked and was like,
Yeah.
no.
It's two.
That kind of lock, it will not, no.
I don't think
Is
I've
there
got
any way
anything
that I
would be
could
useful.
put some vines to like crawl through the locks to try and pop it open?
No.
Oh, well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, I don't have anything really helpful.
It's not being funny, but
If Bardo
this is
can't
my
do
specialty.
it-
If I can't do it.
I mean,
You have to spend time, I guess. What else have we got planned for today?
don't know. I mean, we could look over those Magitech items and see if they were any good or not.
I was this close to finding her.
I know. But hey, we were somewhere where she was. That
And
has to
now
give you
she's
hope.
gone and there's no way of finding her now.
Well, I guess we'll just give up then.
Well, we know who she's with. That's something.
I suppose.
I mean, not great for us that we have to keep investigating that fella who knows we tried to charm him and shoot him and stuff like that. But at least we know who she's with. And people seem to know a bit about them, that lot, the lost ones.
Is there no way of like following, like if this stuff is theirs, is there no way of like finding them?
Like tracking them from it.
Yeah. I don't know.
do you mean magically? I mean, there are spells that people can learn to locate a person. If they know the person or if they have an object belonging to the person, and the same with objects, but nobody in the party. Members of the party have access to these spells, but do not currently know them.
Okay.
Go back to the Gentleman's Club.
Yeah, I mean, we could always ask about whatever the artificer they're working with is. The one who does the stars.
We could,
So sorry to so regarding artificers in the city, okay? You guys could, like, if you wanted to investigate, this wouldn't be hard to find out. That there are like two artificers that like asking around. The 2 artificers in this in the city, okay? The first one is a human man by the name of Lloyd Thompson. And he has a shop called the Mayfair Magical Emporium. And the second one is a goblin by the name of Aldous.
That's the one that we saw in the thing.
and he has a shop called Stupora, which is on Bond Street.
What's the goblin's name again?
His name is Aldous.
Aldous.
Stupora.
And what was Lloyd's shop again?
It's Mayfair's Magical Emporium in Mayfair.
Yeah.
Funny that.
That one sounds fun. I suppose we could just go look in their shops and see if either of them have stars on everything.
Yeah. Or see if anybody working there might know something. There's a new artificer in town that might not be good for business. Maybe they'd know something. Or maybe they'd want to know something.
Yeah. I mean, we got some of the we could show him one of the Arcanagrams.
Yeah.
We could just show him and be like, there's something wrong with it.
It's something.
You know, we got a couple. And if they want to fiddle with one, we still got a couple more.
So I've got 4.
Exactly.
Maybe we should keep one, just so we can communicate when we're apart.
Yeah, let's keep one of the dodgy, let's keep a dodgy one, yeah. Because, I mean, they were selling dodgy stuff. So, you know,
I don't know.
No, I mean, it was a good idea. I'm sorry. They're just, the things that they've been selling haven't been working.
No, you're right. I forgot.
I bet they're listening on everything people say.
Maybe. If only there was a way to listen in on them.
Do you reckon we could use it to like intercept any of their messages?
I think we'd have to be an artificer to know how to do that. Shall we go to the shops then and see what they have to say?
Yes.
Which one? Stupora or Mayfair's Magical Emporium?
Where are we closer to?
You are equidistant from both.
Mayfair's
Which
Magical
one's
Emporium.
that way?
Mayfair's Magical Emporium.
We'll go there then.
And then we'll...
Huh?
Why?
Because you know.
That one does have a lovely name.
Yeah, look, that's why.
But the other one is the one we saw in Winton's.
Which is why it wouldn't make any sense that it would be his.
Alright, well...
Yeah, what? Never mind.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's go Mayfair's.
I mean...
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, we'll just go look at both. It's just whichever one we're going to first.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Right.
fine.
Are you finished your drinks or...?
Oh, I've got one on the back end, and I down that one, and I go... Yeah, and then I down that one too, and I'm like, right,
Good lord.
Mayfair.
Alright.
Is that past 8 in the morning?
Yeah, too late, let's go. And I go outside, I pull that cigarette.
Thank you.
Pull that cigarette, light it.
I'll nature
That's
craft
it.
some strawberries for us.
Oh, thanks!
I'm fine, let's go.
And these are the ones that you make yourself, right?
I mean, you just saw me roll them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we're going to Mayfair's Magical Emporium.
Right, so you head to Mayfair's Magical Emporium. It's about a 45-50 minute walk.
Ugh, Christ.
Okay. The strawberries taste delightfully tart and fresh.
Much better than the one I just had.
Yeah.
Which was squishy.
So, you get there, it's a very, very fine looking shop. Like this, Mayfair is a pretty fancy part of London. And you see a very, very fine shop. Wide front with large open windows. Beautiful blue paint on the frames and the gold leaf sign above. Okay. Walking inside, you come into a very open and airy space. It's a strange place because it's an artificer shop, okay? You see numerous cabinets, and on the tops of them are various different objects, arcanagrams, fairy globes, other objects. You see a long horn like men who are hard of hearing might use, and other various objects as well. And sitting up near a counter of sorts, you see a man. He's in his mid-50s. Looks like he's maybe a little bit short. He's got wild grey hair that's like sticking out in odd clumps. And he's got this woolen jumper on over his linen shirt. and wearing this like medium brown, lightly layered long coat. And you can see in the breast pocket these strange looking tools popping out, and he's just sipping a cup of tea as he looks up at you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How can I help you?
We've just come to have a look at all the fine things that you make.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm just window shopping.
Cool.
And I'll go up and see if I can spot a maker's mark on the items.
Okay, give me awareness rolls.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I guess we're all kind of.
Yeah. Oh, good, because Sylvie failed. Sylvie got an 8, so she's just like, oh wow, look at that!
15.
12.
Got a total of 9, so he's got one of those ear horn things.
No. That's a goblin ear. It's
Why did you sell goblin ears?
It's enchanted. That
Am I gonna die?
particular one is enchanted with French.
So you can hear everything in French.
So if you are speaking to somebody who's speaking in French and you put it to your ear, you will hear English.
Okay.
That's brilliant!
Wow.
Bonjour.
I think it's broken. You just said hello.
Au revoir.
Okay, now you just said goodbye. I don't think it works.
It works.
Yes.
What other things do you have?
I mean, I have lots of things. I'd have...
What are you most proud of?
Honestly, most of these trinkets are just kind of the bread and butter of my business. Most of the work that I do is with the industrialists and the factory owners.
Like furnaces.
That sort of thing, exactly, my boy. Furnaces, pistons, pumps. I'm currently working on, although it's still in a very experimental stage, a type of horseless carriage.
Wow.
Sounds stupid.
Wow. What's your cutest little trinket one?
Oh, that's a lovely question. Possibly this, and he brings you over, and you see it's a nursery mobile that you would hang over a cot, and hanging from it are these little. They look like they're made of silver, and like dancing fairies and imps, devilish imps and little fairies, and there's a little chain hanging from it, and as he pulls the chain, and it starts to turn, and as it turns, it starts singing a lullaby, and the imps and the fairies are dancing and singing, or not dancing and skipping on their chains as they go around in a circle.
That's so beautiful.
How much is that?
Oh, that's 60 gold.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
Maybe one day.
What use would either of you have for a mobile?
It's pretty.
it'd be nice to have it above a bed.
Alright.
Do you...
I could turn
Do you-
into butterflies and we could fly around with them.
Oh,
I couldn't do that.
Oh no,
actually.
you actually you keep forgetting you can't do that. You're so silly.
Yes, my boy.
Do you sell arcanograms?
Of course I do. Over here.
Because I think we bought one, and I think it was from this shop, and I'm not quite sure. It might be a bit faulty if you just don't mind having a look at it.
Please, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Pull it out of my bag.
Just the one
I'm gonna keep
arcanogram.
looking at trinkets. I don't want to be involved.
And he looks and he's like, straight on, this is not one of mine.
It's not one of. Do you mind telling us what's wrong with it then?
Whose is it?
It's not one of mine.
Okay, but
And
do you mind
how
just?
can you tell?
All of everything that I make has something, a maker's mark, if you will. It's a sun, a little sun. And then looking around, you spot that there's little suns on everything that he has. It's quite subtle and discreet, not very ostentatious, but there's little suns in everything, including on the child's mobile. I was like, my mark isn't on this. I would know my own work. Yes.
Of course.
Of course. It's a very pretty sun.
Where did we buy this from then, if it's not from here?
If it's not from here, it must be from.
I mean, the only other artifice that I don't know of is Aldous, but he's...
Is this not his?
Is that not his mark?
I mean, you say it doesn't work, then it couldn't be from him.
No, why? Why not? Because he's just that good.
Yes. He trained me.
Wow.
When I was a young man, he trained me.
So what?
Put stars on stuff.
Not that I'm aware of.
Is he? What is he? What is his maker's mark?
His maker's mark was flowers.
Shit.
And you don't know of anyone who puts stars on things?
No, I do not.
Oh, where on earth did we get this from then?
I did hear recently that there was some group that was selling. They were selling things. Where was it? Near Covent Garden Market. Some random group turned up, and they were selling. Now it wasn't arcanograms; it was fairy globes, and they were selling them at a fraction of what they normally sell for. I also heard this was a few weeks back.
Okay.
But I also heard numerous people across the city complaining that they had bought brand new fairy globes that suddenly would randomly stop working at the most inopportune times, and people were falling downstairs and injuring themselves and having all sorts of hazards.
Well,
That's
we must
awful.
have got it from a market then.
That must be it. It can't be good.
We must have
quality.
been fooled.
Is there any chance you could fix this one?
What's wrong with it, my boy?
You figure it out.
Okay,
Yeah, a bit of fun. You like challenges?
of course. And so he puts it down and he takes out some of his tools, and he pulls out of one of his pockets of his long coat, he pulls out this ornate set of like glasses. They look similar to the glasses that jewelers might wear with multiple lenses, and he puts over like, and he
I want one of
popping them down, and he's looking around at them, and you do see he's activated the arcanogram and it started to work, and he's like, I mean, it seems to be working. Just one moment, and he goes and gets another arcanogram, one of his own, and he starts writing a letter, and he keys in a code, and the message goes to his arcanogram. I was like, I mean, it seems to be working perfectly fine. What was the difficulty you were having with it?
Just, I think it was I just couldn't write on it. You know? But obviously that must be a me issue. You know?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like those bad fairy globes. It sometimes stops working.
Maybe. So,
Maybe we should see if we can find that market still again and take it up with them.
I give him a silver for the, for the attempt of the work.
Oh,
and I go, just thank you.
Okay, very okay.
But we'll take it to we'll take it to Aldous just to see if he can see anything else, because he taught
Yes,
you.
of course, yes.
Do you have any cute things that would fit in a pocket?
Many.
What's your best one that's also affordable?
Well, I suppose it does depend on your budget, my dear.
It's not very big.
It's not a lot.
I know what would be just the right thing for you. And he goes over to one corner and he pulls open a drawer and he takes out, and he comes back to you holding a beautiful, finely crafted cone, ivory with silver inlay. Okay, this is stunning. And he says, this is 5 gold, but I think you could use it.
What is it?
Brush your hair with it.
Go on.
You brush your hair, and as you pull the teeth of the comb through your hair, you are all watching
Just do it at the end,
as
so.
all of the dirt on Luck's face falls away. Her hair becomes perfectly clean and straight. The wrinkles on her clothes and the mud stains disappear. The black mucky marks on her feet vanish as she appears to be pristine and perfectly turned out.
Are the vines still in?
The vines are still there.
Well, what'd you do that for?
It's a comb of cleanliness.
Yeah.
That's very useful.
Well, I don't want it.
I'm sorry, my dear. Most people don't like to be.
She's not trying to be rude. She just likes it.
Ages. I was.
It's very popular amongst the young ladies of London.
But she's not a lady of London. She's a lady of dirt.
What's the matter?
All right, let's
Was
go.
it that important to you?
Well, it was all from all of me travels, and now it's all gone, and I can't get it back.
But now you have all of those memories, and you get to start on a clean slate and build all of your new travels and adventures.
It's dirt.
Look, I can help you get started, and I'll wipe some of the soot off of me and like rub it on you.
Thanks. Sorry.
Do you think anything special for a gun? Maybe. No.
I mean, I have enchanted ammunition.
Yeah, sick. Let's go.
Sick.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
It depends, I suppose, on your budget.
We got.
For 1 gold, I could sell you a packet of 10 enchanted bullets of sure shot.
And that's.
They are basically a +1 magic bullet. If you were to hypothetically be fighting a creature that was completely immune to mundane weapons, and you were to shoot them with one of these magic bullets...
I will buy 3. Like 3 packs.
3 packs, that's 3 gold. You now have 30 bullets of sure shot +1.
And I immediately like unload my
Oh, yeah,
guns
yeah.
and start putting them in.
Absolutely.
No, you should only load.
I don't care. I don't care.
No, because
I do
you
not
don't
care.
wanna waste
I don't
them.
care. I do not care. I frankly do not care.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be helpful.
I know, but I don't think he wants our help.
So yeah, 30 bullets of sure shot +1.
Brilliant.
You should make like little mirrors so that you could give them to your friends so that you could still talk to them when you're really far away.
Oh, that's an intriguing idea, but that would be a very powerful enchantment. That would be very expensive to make.
I want to go.
I do have, I have these, and he goes over to another drawer and he takes out a pair of stones. Okay, quite small enough to easily fit in the palm of the hand, flat with spiral engravings in them, and within the engravings you see dark blue crystal. And he says, "So these are messenger stones. Now they are very expensive, though."
Right.
But if you have one and your friend has one, you can send a message. Now, it's once per day, you can send them a message of up to 30 words.
Oh, well, that's not very much.
It's more than 0.
It is.
Now, I mean, I also have these, and he goes and he pulls out some lovely little pearl-looking beads, and these are messenger beads. They can be used to communicate with another, but only within 100 meters.
Well, I think it's all very clever.
It is all very clever, but I don't think...
Or there is this, and he goes to another drawer and he pulls out what looks like a medieval quill made of solid silver. And he said, "This is a messenger pen. It's enchanted with ink that has a magic similar to the Moonlit Script spell. And essentially you are able to," and he starts writing in the air in front of him, and in front of you, you see in silvery font appearing the words, "Send a message to another."
Wow.
How far does that work?
They're pretty good. They're usually about 50 kilometers.
How far's that?
Quite far.
Far enough.
Like all of London.
Oh, yes.
Like all of England.
No.
That's in between. Somewhere in between all of London and all of England.
Alright, I can tell that you're really passionate about all this, and it really is quite lovely.
How much
but
is that?
They're 20 gold.
Oh,
But we do need to be on our way.
we might
Do
return.
you have anything that can put me back to how I was?
But you're perfect how you are.
I think there's a muddy puddle outside.
He doesn't understand.
We have one more shop to go to, though. One more artificer to visit. Yay!
I suppose he might have something cute.
Yeah, and he's a goblin, so you know, you don't know. He might have something more
Well,
for
thank
you.
you very much for your help today, sir.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
It was lovely to meet
You too. You
I'm gonna
too.
give him a leaf that I found.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
If we pass any bit of like nature on the way, I'm pulling a bit off and I'm like putting it in my hair and I'm like rubbing it on myself again.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going
Not
to...
looking like a maniac. I'm not like.
Do you know what is
Give me
amazing?
dirt! I wanna leave!
It was just truly a moment of the brothers like, oh, we're going to be here forever, actually. Never going to leave this shop because they're going to be like, wow, that's pretty. That's also pretty. That's also pretty. And it's truly like...
Going to another one. I want to leave.
I love
I'm so excited.
So we're walking...
To
Sephora,
yes, let's go.
how far is the walk from...
Like twice the distance the same way.
Is there any way we can like hail a carriage?
Or
I
do
guess?
we-
You could hail a Hampson cab. You could jump on a Hampson cab. It'd be like
mean, what are
3-4 copper.
What are you gonna
Like,
say?
where is Covent Garden, like, in comparison to where we are? Like, is it in between Mayfair and Bond Street? Or is it, like, out of our way?
It's not far. It's not that far.
Taya,
Yeah.
can you please answer this question?
I don't know where it is geographically because I just get on the tube, but it's not very far.
Okay, because I just know Covent Garden's nearby Waterloo.
Yeah,
Like,
but this
that's
is
it.
all very central.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we going to the market and then there?
If we pass it, whatever one comes first.
I mean, it's all gonna kind of...
Are you alright?
Sorry, I just need another drink.
Oh.
We could, I don't know, which one... Aldous might be able to tell us more about the
Maybe we
things.
should go to Aldous first because he knows more, and then Covent Garden because they're the fakers.
Yeah.
And also, I just want to see more cool things.
Yeah.
People say cool back then.
Yeah.
Can't believe he got rid of all of my stuff.
I know, but he didn't know it meant something to you.
Yeah, but he could have said what it was going to do.
I suppose he thought it was going to be a nice surprise for you.
If I wanted to look like that, I would make myself look like that.
I know. And I just like wiped some dirt I found on you.
Cool. So, Aldous first?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you go to Bond Street, okay, and you go into this other artificers, an equally fine-looking shop. This is a purple front and silver font sign. Walking in, it's slightly more dimly lit than the other one you're in, and it's all wood paneling. And it's also very fine. Similar setup, but with presses and cabinets with various different objects on display. Many of them the same as the ones you saw in the other shop. You know, these arcanograms, these everyday items. And you're looking around and you don't see anybody. The shop appears to be empty.
But we're in.
You walked in, it's open, you walked in and it's like...
Hello?
I just kind of start looking around, I guess.
I want to look at all the trinkets.
Me too, but I'm also keeping an eye on Bardo because you're in a shop with no one to be there.
Oh.
And I know what you're like.
Wow, that's rude.
Oh, no, I'm just like...
Do you say that to my face?
No, I'm just aware. I just said it in the
Okay.
Sylvie voice because I can't stop.
Fair.
I'm trying to have a look around, see if I can spot anything of like interest that might help us, or I guess maybe try and find someone to run the shop.
Yeah.
Even if I have to like walk around back and be like,
Yeah,
stick
no,
my head
that's
out.
what I was just going to say, that
Yeah.
if we can't find anyone, if we find an office, just...
Yeah, just
So as you're looking around, okay, you're looking at the various different shiny things. You come across this really, really fine looking teapot. Okay?
Right.
And it's like, you pick it up and you get a feel of it. You're like, I really like this teapot. And as you're looking at it, you're like, this is really nice. You hear a voice beside you. It's like, yes, it's lovely, isn't it? And turning around, where at the moment ago there was nobody, you see a goblin standing right there. And it is the same goblin that you saw in Winton's. This elderly goblin. He's about 150 centimeters tall, so quite short. Long flowing white beard that comes down to his mid-chest with curly white hair that frames his head, almost like a halo in the soft light, okay? Like, so immaculately dressed, you know? Dark blacks and navies lined with like silver colored silks and like richly embroidered, and he's walking with a stoop and he's leaning quite heavily on this cane that's made of this polished dark wood with a silver cap on it that looks like it's like some sort of a snake or something. That's a pot of brewing. Wonderful, very simple, but very, very nice enchantment. You see, you put the leaves in for your tea, and then you pour the water in, And the pot will instantly heat the water to the perfect temperature for the type of leaf that you just put into it, my girl.
Wow.
5 gold.
That's not much.
It's a bit big though.
They'll fit in here.
It'd fit in there.
Or maybe I'll look around a bit more, but I might come back for it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Looks really good for talking around.
And that's it. Thank you for joining us.
Roll credits. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Do you have anything smaller?
I have lots of things smaller. How small do you want?
Or about this size? Or like, so that it would fit in the palm of my hand?
Well, I mean, I suppose it depends on what you want. What do you want it to do?
I don't know really. I just think it would be nice to have something. Or like, if there was a gift that I could give it to someone, or a way of contacting someone who's far away.
That would be good.
I mean, there's messenger stones. They're quite expensive, though.
Yeah.
They're quite like, as long as you and the person are in the same
Well,
realm,
that's the thing. But they have to have a stone as well.
they have to have the other one, yes.
And you don't have anything if they don't have a stone. Like something, somewhere,
I have
like a compass, but to find someone.
Oh, no. I mean, there are compasses, yet again, it's a pair. They'd have a stone and you have the compass and the compass points to the stone, you see? I mean, there are spells and the likes and magics that people can use if you're... Did you lose somebody, my dear?
Yes.
Right. I mean, there are magics that can help you locate a person. Spells. The various different witches, for example. No?
Not a witch.
I know.
Oh,
I don't know that one yet.
right.
If I did, I would have helped.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can tell you're a druid.
Well, it's not hard.
The big stick.
It
Yeah.
tends to give it away.
Yes. Do you know any spells from the Sphere of Twilight?
No.
Those are the magics of scrying and divination, you see. If you knew spells from the Sphere of Twilight, perhaps you could learn spells to locate your friend.
I know those, but I don't know the right one yet, so it's not helpful right now.
No one told you this?
No. Do you know how many teachers I've had? I've had at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wow!
7, 8.
How have you had so many?
Bad student. I'm not in the room. I'm not there.
Were you a good student?
I was one of the best, they said.
All of them?
Well, not all of them, but some of them.
Wow.
Alright, well, how do I learn one of them then?
Training as a druid?
Well, yeah.
You'd need to gain in power and strength, and then you could train and learn magic as the druids do. I mean, it's different for you than for me. I mean, I'm Fey. For us, magic is part of what we are.
So you could find someone.
Possibly.
And how much would that cost?
I suppose it would depend on how far away they were.
What if I don't? I think they're in London.
Oh, I see.
So?
What could you trade me for this? Oh, do you have anything belonging to them?
Well, yeah.
Because I'd need that for the spell.
Alright. But it won't get hurt.
Now, I needed to make an arcane connection with the spell target. Are you sure you were a good student?
It's alright, she's going through a very emotional time.
Oh, all right then. Well, but you've still not said how much it'll cost me, because I don't know if.
I asked what you could offer.
Well, I'm not really sure. I could.
I'm Fey. We're not that interested in. Well, my dwarven cousins, yes, are interested in coin and gems, but my kind, while we like shiny, pretty things, there's many things you can trade. What would you like to trade?
Sophie's just going to start like rifling around in her bag of crap. Sophie's missed the point completely. She's just looking.
I've not really got anything. I've got my teas that I found on my travels, and I've found all of these really beautiful things, but I've not really got a lot to travel with, other than my staff, and I can't give you that. That was a gift to me, I think. I just sort of found it, actually, but I think it was a gift, and I can't give you the thing that was hers, because then how am I supposed to find out if I get the magic?
What would be something you would consider precious?
Well, those are the only two things that I
Oh
have.
my god, you mortals, you're so literal. Is everything in your life that is precious to you a physical thing?
No. I guess not. I don't know.
I mean, this one here, what's precious to them is their love of a friend.
But I can't hand that over.
Says who? And as he says that, he leans in and his golden eyes are glinting and his mouth goes wide with a big smile.
Well, I don't have any friends love to hand over, but I like to.
You've got lots of things though. Look, you've got memories and adventures.
This one gets it.
You told me all about it. Why you were so sad about all your dirt. You got stuff that matters to you.
I hate that we're not in the room.
Why aren't you?
You're right.
Because we went round back to look for him and we've gone to his offices.
I do want you to give me stealth rolls. by the
Yeah,
way.
100%.
I am going to say he is now heavily distracted.
Yeah, exactly.
So just don't roll shit, okay?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Both of you. Now you get loads of bleeding bonuses. You're a rogue.
What do you for?
It's Dex. It's Dex.
Oh, Dex, brilliant.
Yeah. So you're good, and Bardo here. Oh God, what did you roll?
I got a total of 15.
So you're sorted.
A 4.
Plus,
Plus 4 is 8.
and then plus.
Plus 6
Yeah,
is 14.
yeah. So not too bad.
Okay.
Well, I got a 15, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. I will come to ye in a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, the plural of you.
Ye. We.
Oh,
The plural of it's.
I didn't know that.
What? It's actually a whole Christmas song about it.
It's a,
Bless you, merry gentleman. Yeah.
it's the plural. The plural.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, trade your soul or something. Yeah.
Anyway, what?
Trade your soul or something, I don't know.
I'm scared.
So, this one gets it. What would be precious? How precious is the person you're looking for?
But if I give you the memories, then I won't.
It doesn't have to be all the memories.
And if you give one, then maybe you'll get 1,000 more in return.
If you find them, you could make more memories.
Does it have to be related to her?
I said it has to be something precious.
It's like the devil and devil on your shoulder. 'Cause you're like, why not? Why not? And I'm like, God damn it.
It could be anything that is precious to you, my dear. As I said, I suppose it all depends on how much would you like to see this person, because I have a spell that I can cast that will let you see them right now, as if you were looking at them through an open window.
And it would tell me where they were.
No, but it would show you where they are.
Well, what if I don't recognise where they are?
Well,
Would it
Well-
show her as well?
anybody who looks at the spell would You could see them and you could hear them.
Alright, well, if we get everyone in, then I'm sure we've got all of London covered.
All right. Where did the others go?
No!
So,
Meanwhile...
you guys,
I said that I'll knock on the door if there's no answer. I'm just going in.
yeah.
So
And I'm just looking around. Like, it's kind of a situation of like looking for him, but also like anything of interest.
yeah.
I don't mind stealing from this man.
Okay, so you go through the back, there's a door behind this counter, and you went through there, and you come into a corridor. It goes down about like 7-8 meters, and then there's a doorway in front of you, and then it also splits, branching right and left, and you see doors to the right and left.
Right, do we go together or right, left, and then we both meet up for the... Or what? I mean, let's go quickly.
You go left, I'll go right.
Okay, cool. I go left.
So you go left and you go right. Going left, you open a door into an office.
Oh, fucking sick!
It's a very, very fine looking office, a very, very fine, large, like mahogany desk with a fine chair, and there's shelves and cabinets along the sides. Various strange. You're like, this is weird magic stuff. I don't know. This is just weird magic stuff, okay? Like, the kind of weird magic stuff you're instinctively afraid to touch.
Yep.
You know?
Touch it.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. You going into the right, you come into what looks to be some sort of like a common dining room space. There's a table and there's a couple of chairs and there's a small little like sink and stove section in the corner as well. And it's just like, it looks like somewhere you'd maybe just go to make some food and have a snack when you're working.
I take the money, you make the food.
I just
Let me just looking around.
yeah.
Can I like have a look?
There was another doorway as well.
Yeah,
Don't
can I
forget,
just
that went further into the back of the building.
Okay. Well, I guess I will. When I'm like, oh, this is just a kitchen. I'll come out.
Yeah,
I'll either go into your the office or meet you outside wherever you are.
I mean, can I have a like look around without moving?
Yeah, of course you can. Give me awareness rolls. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I've rolled a 19 plus 4. 23.
What are you looking for?
You find it.
I'm just generally, I mean, I'm so like caught up in this like whole mystery now, I guess. Just, and like the other guy said that he's a teacher. Like if there's any sort of like list of like students or like new people who want to learn or like...
You do, so you don't find anything like that, but you do find a ledger.
Brilliant.
Okay? And on the ledger you see different items written. You see fairy globes, arcanograms. You see on another page or another line, you see the words Musca Macada.
Okay.
Yeah. Macada.
How do you spell that? Apologies.
MUSCA.
Yeah.
MACEDDA.
M-U.
ACEDDA.
Jesus Christ, you're going too quickly for me. I'm so I've got the first word.
M
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
C
Yeah.
E
Yeah.
D
Yeah.
D
Yeah.
A.
Brilliant. That's all you had to say.
Elemental.
Yeah.
Underneath that.
Yeah.
You also see furnaces.
Okay.
There's more like foundry pumps. You also see Hyde Park written down.
Hyde Park. Let's go, baby. So I kind of... It's generally one of those cases where it's like, all right, very close, like repeating to...
Yeah.
Like, okay, because I'm not taking it. I just like need to...
No,
like,
of course.
remember what it is, and then...
I mean, there is paper around in the office. If you want, you could maybe
but I
grab a
don't-
page and
I don't
write
trust
it down.
Goblin. Like I just had the feeling Goblin will remember something's missing.
That's fair.
So it's
100%.
yeah. So I go and I like close the door and I go, cool. And I quickly like before I forget, just so someone else like remembers as well. All right. So there's a list, and I'm pretty sure this guy sold the stuff to Jay Beckel. Like he sold the stuff or he's buying the stuff. I don't know. This guy's connected. For sure. 100%.
Are you going to
Okay.
say the list of words?
Fairy globes.
Yes.
Arcanograms.
Yes.
I hate you. Macada.
Muscamacada.
Muscamacada. Elemental. The furnaces.
Furnaces.
Other warehouse shit.
Other warehouse shit.
Hyde Park.
They're selling Hyde Park.
I don't know.
Real estate agents.
But that's where we should definitely check out.
Fairy globes.
Yeah.
Arcanograms.
Yeah.
Other warehouse shit. Muscamacada.
Elemental.
Elemental. Furnaces. Hyde Park.
Okay.
Very well.
These two.
They were just laughing under their breath. Oh.
Do we want to go check out the third room?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so you guys, you open the third door, and it opens up into this large warehouse space, okay? It's extremely dimly lit, okay? Extremely dimly lit. But you see there's, there's a bunch of, very tall shelves with, stuff on it. The far right, you got some crates. There's some other stuff that it looks like warehouse shit. And there's
Warehouse shit.
yeah, and you just see there's a workshop, an artificer's workshop bench area to the right. And standing in the far right corner, you also see a very strange looking thing. It looks almost like those statues of suits of plate armor that you see in old castles, except it's not. It's a person made of wood and metal with cogs and gears in the joints. It's just standing there completely still, upright in the corner. So who's going in first?
Can I cast Shadow Cloak?
Absolutely.
I do that then.
You-
What is that?
It means that it helps me in moving undetected.
Just you.
Bonus to stealth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Do you want to go in first, lead the way?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, give me a dexterity, acrobatics, or quick reflexes roll. And you get that your cat's grace. I need d8s.
Morne, these dice are not doing well.
So that's 6. That's 12.
No. No.
Wait, what's the?
It doesn't matter. You're not even close. At all. So you step into the warehouse, and as you put your foot down on the stone slab, a green arcane glowing glyph appears, and you are struck with a bolt of electrical energy, and you take 20 points of damage
What the?
as you are flung back.
I regained my.
You were back to top, but you take 20. Give me resolve willpower roll, please,
Oh Christ.
So do I just roll?
and add resolve. Do you have willpower?
No.
No.
It would be beside resolve.
In the bit next to it.
No, I don't have it. No, but I rolled a 17. Add to 19.
Okay, I'm going to be really generous
Oh, thank you.
and say that you go flying back, being blasted by this bolt of lightning. Your ass hits the ground as you go, as opposed to screaming out like you would have.
Nice.
Going back to the shop. So, what is precious?
Well, I could give you the moment that I knew that there were maybe some hope again, or I could give you the moment that I knew that she'd never be alone again, or the moment where we made a promise to never leave each other, I suppose. I mean, I've got lots of fond memories of lots of people, but if you're asking for the most important, then that's probably one of them.
Why did we leave them alone together?
That sounds beautiful.
Hope. What was the second one?
The moment I knew she'd never be alone again.
Companionship. And the third one was that you would
A promise?
We promised that we'd never leave each other, really. We made a vow.
Loyalty. 3 very nice, precious gifts. I am a bit of a, when you get to be my age, you see, you become quite soft and mellow. So I think I'll let you keep your hope. And you seem like a sweet young girl. So I can see the bond between you both.
Aw.
So I think I'll let you keep your friendship. So I think I'll take that loyalty.
Does that mean that we'll never be loyal to each other again, though?
Who knows?
Because you're not going to take it from her, are you?
I'm taking what's precious from you.
So she's still going to remember?
This person who you're trying to find, who it seems has already left.
She still needs to remember.
She's not offered me this trade.
Alright, well, I'm not going to do nothing until everyone's back because I need them to be around to be, I don't know London well enough and I'm sure that they know it best.
With Fey law knowledge, can I just think if I know anything about, like, goblin deals or, like, goblin...
Absolutely, give me an intellect roll. This is going to be a very low target number.
Oh, that was awful.
Okay, how...
6.
Okay, it wasn't that low a target number. So the thing with goblins is they are incredibly duplicitous, okay? People have this idea that the Fey never lie. Most of the Fey never lie. Goblins have no problem lying, okay? But when any Fey makes a deal, makes a trade, that word cannot be broken, okay? However, at the same time, they will trade you based on the letter of the law of what you said you were going to trade. And there are many, many, many stories of people making deals with the Fae and thinking they were getting one thing and it ends up going horribly, terribly wrong for them because what they ended up with was not what they wanted at all, but it was to the letter of the law in the deal.
Alright. Well, I guess Sylvie just sort of has a moment where she's like broken from the spell of this and she's like, oh yeah. Don't do it unless you're absolutely sure. Like,
This whole time you're like, do it. Oh wait, don't do it.
like that. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound like you're just taking a memory anymore.
No, I don't like the sound of you taking all me loyalty. I'll give you a memory, but that's not the same thing.
Memories are what make us who we are. Without our memories, what are we?
Are you sure you don't just want this shell I found in my bag?
No.
Right.
It's a very nice shell, my dear,
Well,
but
it's
no.
worth a try.
Would you like another one?
Yeah. Oh, wow. What about this one?
Oh, that's a well nice spiral.
Yeah. I know, I'm so sorry.
What? Can I see that, please? It's a shame.
Why?
If it was going in a counterclockwise direction, a witch like you could use that to make a powerful amulet.
Oh, I must have picked up the wrong one. Oh well.
It's still lovely, but it could have been used by your kind with your spells and I know a little bit about witchcraft and I know a little of the amulets that you make.
Oh well.
A left-handed whelk shell could have been used to make a powerful amulet of protection.
I'll remember that next
Can
time.
that one do anything?
You could make a pretty necklace for a child.
It doesn't have to be for a child.
It should be for a child.
Where are the other two?
So,
guys.
you guys saw, so this is what you saw, like you were literally just glancing inside and then you see Bardo get blasted and thrown back about 3-4 meters, landing on their ass.
With me.
They kind of hit you and then just boom.
Yeah.
Okay? And they took a serious... Yeah, that was...
I'm gonna use a first aid kit then.
Oh, thank you.
Because I've got five first aids.
Yeah, cool.
Straight up, like...
Thanks.
So that means...
Give me... That's an intellect roll.
Cool, and I get +2 because I've got first aid training.
Yeah, you do. And plus your intellect, exactly, yeah.
So my intellect's low though. 11 + 1 + 2, so
That's pass. Yeah, okay, so... so you spend this is like a couple of minutes you spend bandaging up the wounds and that. Like it's not like a healing spell. It's done out of combat. But because they rolled successfully, so you get back a number of grit points equal to your fortitude.
So what's your
Bardo?
1.
Plus your intellect times your first aid skill.
So you get 3 hit points back.
Plus your 1.
Plus your 1, so you get a total of 4.
It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing, I
Okay,
guess.
yeah, that's
What do you guys want to do now? Are you gonna go back into the
I think we're done. I think we've got everything we need.
close the door and
I think.
make your way back?
yeah.
Yeah, we've got everything we need.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so you guys slip back in as they're having the conversation, and you hear Sylvie saying, "Where are those?" And they're like,
We're here.
Hey, we're just checking out this shelf of this. What have I picked up?
So what you have picked up is a really, really nice looking boot. Okay, very finely crafted leather ankle boot, and it's decorated with swirls and floral motifs on the side.
Oh, that's
It looks like something built for a child. It's quite tiny and small.
Bet it would fit me.
Yeah.
I see you have expensive taste, my boy.
Well, I was just checking it out. I also don't have any children, so.
Oh.
What's up? What's happening? What?
Look, might be making a deal to get to see her sister, but the price is going to be quite high, I think.
What?
Well, I said that I'd give a memory, and then he said that it would actually be the loyalty, and I'm a bit on the fence on whether or not that's something I should do.
You don't
but
need
he's
to be
got
on the
a spell
fence.
to be able to see her, and nobody else has anything.
We can find other
But
ways.
when I get a bit more powerful, I can learn it. I can learn one like it.
How do we get you more powerful then?
I don't know.
Well,
There are many different ways to gain power.
I just need to.
Study,
I need to do.
travel, adventure. You could kill a dragon.
I'm not gonna kill nothing.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, it's one of those.
no, I see. Yes. Yeah, well, in London of all places.
I know, right? I'd be happy if she left.
I'm right either.
There's plenty of ways. I'm sure I'll be powerful enough in no time.
So she's not going to take that deal. She's just not going to take that deal.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you're not taking that deal. Just not.
He's the smart one.
With an intellect of 1.
Slightly above average intelligence.
Yeah, but there is something else.
Intellect of 3.
There's something else that you could take a look at for us.
Oh, yeah.
And then grab the Arcanic Grand.
Oh, well, this is a very finely crafted piece of workmanship. Yes, it's very, very finely done. Quite an expert artificer has clearly made that now. Yes. Where'd you get it, my boy? Where'd you get it?
Here, I thought. I thought it was here.
I'm fairly certain it was here.
I thought it was here.
Nope.
Why not?
I'm an artificer. I know my work. It's not mine.
Okay, so
It was from a market.
They get drunk a lot. They don't remember things sometimes.
Oh, yes, I'm remembering.
what's his name? What's his name? I think it was a Beck or something. And when I say that, I look at the
There is a flicker of the eye.
yeah, maybe a Beck or something.
There is a definite flicker of the eye when you say that. I'm not even making you roll. I rolled a 1.
Brilliant.
That's the second time now that's happened.
We're so good at this. Yeah.
Jonathan, Johnny.
John. No, I think it's a John.
Just John.
Yeah.
Sorry, never heard of him.
Oh, you're a liar. So now what?
I could kill you.
Yeah, brilliant. I could kill you.
You don't need to do that. Do
Probably
you?
not, my boy. I'm a lot older and a lot tougher. And a lot meaner.
Sure.
It's
You're
just an
not messing around with,
arcanogram.
one of us.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that's a bit of a bold claim to make.
And I have evidence. So let's
All right. But
You want us to remember
there's
it?
no need to resort to this. It's just an arcanagram.
Well, you can keep that one. That one's on the house from us, and I'm sure you can return it to your good friend. Cool, and we'll catch you in Hyde Park.
It's a lovely place to go for
It's a lovely
stroll.
place, isn't
Lovely
it?
place.
It's a lovely place.
Yes.
And I just walk out and I light a cigarette. I'm like fully outside.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna pull out a stone that's been smoothed by a stream. Here you go. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Thank you, my dear.
It were awful beautiful in the sun in the river. And I guess I'll follow.
Robert, what were all that about?
Oh, he's a
You
liar.
can't just go around saying that you'll kill fae folk.
No, I haven't been doing that. But he's a liar.
You just did that.
No, that's the first time.
Well, something tried to kill me.
Yeah, exactly. And I quite frankly...
What?
It's,
Something in the shop?
yeah.
What happened?
I walked into the room and I was blown backwards.
What room?
Well, technically, it probably wasn't a room we were allowed in.
Well, that was probably
That's
why.
probably some sort of defence then.
Probably, 100%.
Robbers like you.
We didn't
weren't
steal...
trying to rob anything.
We were trying to find stuff for your sister, so you're welcome.
Shall we go to Covent Garden?
I think we need to go to Hyde Park.
What's
Why?
all this about?
I found a list in the office, and it had a list of... Let's go through the list.
Arcanagrams, fairy globes, other warehouse shit,
I like the ones actually
Makeda,
An elemental,
elemental,
furnaces.
furnaces, and Hyde
Hyde Park.
Park.
So unless they're selling Hyde Park, there's something at Hyde Park.
I wonder if you could sell Hyde Park.
You'd have to
Who
be
would buy
really
it?
rich.
Why is this the conversation we're having? I've just given you information
Sorry,
that you guys were like,
sorry,
I wonder
Robert.
if you
Sorry, sorry.
God!
Cigarette.
All right. So that's all the faulty stuff, and something to do with Hyde Park. And what's that? What's the M word you said?
Macadamia.
I have no idea.
Those are well known.
Not macadamia, not
Muscovado sugar.
Muska...
Really nice
Massa-
if you put it in an apple.
Macada.
Macadia?
Macada? Musca Macada.
Does that?
Look, I'm English, dude. You have to trust me. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Do I recognise like
Yeah.
what
Yeah, do
that
I
might
have
any
any ideas?
language?
Give me intellect rolls there.
16.
You haven't got a clue.
Stupid club.
Oh yeah, okay.
And there's no way I'd know what that.
Oh, you haven't got a clue.
Yeah, there's
not
no
a
way.
chance.
I'm not even gonna like.
No,
I knew
no.
there was no point asking.
No.
I speak 3 languages.
What languages do you speak?
English, Sylvan and German.
Unfortunately, not the right language.
That's not German.
No.
Damn, I thought it was German.
No, it is not.
I forgot that I speak Sylvan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we could also speak to each other in that.
I can speak as well.
I thought all of you could innately do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They touch can innately speak Sylvan.
I used to speak it as a child, and my dad were well confused.
Yeah, mine were as well. Well, actually,
funny.
I learnt it for her, but they were still a
That's
bit
nice.
confused by it.
I would have loved it if somebody else spoke it when I was little.
Why are we talking about languages?
It's interesting, Robert. Robert, don't you have a childhood? Don't you have a past? Don't you have things that matter to you?
Have you lost all of your memory?
Did you trade it to a goblin?
I just start walking away. I think this is the first time you see, like, because there's always been annoyance and anger, but like this, since like I pointed the gun at you, like there's actual anger on like Robert's face, and he starts
Look,
walking away.
Robert, look, and I hand you a carrot. I'm sorry.
Oh god, he's gonna kill them.
I have done so much for you, actually, and
Did you want something more than a carrot?
I just like decency actually would be quite nice.
I thought it were decent to offer gifts to your friends.
I think, first of all, we're not friends. Second of
Well,
all,
that's because you won't let us be friends. I'm sorry, look, you have done a lot for me. Let me show you my appreciation. Take the carrot.
no.
Alright, fine. Do you want another carrot?
Thanks.
You're welcome. See how hard was that? We'll go to Hyde Park. I'm so sorry.
I'm scared. Bardo, does he normally do that?
What's wrong with his eyes?
You see,
I wish that the audience could see what I'm seeing.
see that, weren't very nice though, was it?
What?
What you just said to him?
What did I say? What? I got the eyes scared me.
Look, I'm sorry for asking personal questions, Robert. If you don't want to talk about stuff, that's fine too. I don't know. I just thought that if you opened up and connected to us a bit, then we might all get along better. But it's okay if not. You don't have to.
I mean, I did you a favour in there, not trading a memory. Memories are very important.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I am thankful for that.
Okay. Hyde Park. And I kind of just start walking in the direction, I guess. If I hear a crunching, eyes twitch. You guys can't see, but eyes definitely twitching.
You go to Hyde Park. It's a beautiful, lovely park in the City of London. There are poncy rich people at Promenade.
Yeah. Don't really know what I was expecting to find here, to be honest.
I guess if we just walk around, look around, see who's here, see if anything looks shady.
Does that normally work for you?
Sometimes
Yeah.
you'd be surprised.
Most of my life, I just wander around and hope that it'll push me in the right
I
direction.
found you wandering around.
Well, exactly.
I found you wandering around.
Is there something that I can offer you that
Nope.
might help?
Nope. No. Absolutely not.
I've heard
Let's
of these mushrooms that I can grow.
let's take a lap.
What type of mushrooms?
Let's take a goddamn lap.
Alright. And if we see anything shady or anyone looking like they don't want to be heard, then maybe that's something to do with it.
Cool.
What do people look like?
Yeah,
Poncy rich people at
is there
promenading.
anything, like, if we're looking for anything specific, is there nothing that's...
There's literally, it is like it looks every day of the week.
Cool.
Nothing has happened here that you can see.
Is there anyone sat on their own looking around?
No, you do see one guy. He looks to be in his like early 20s, very very pale, kind of gaunt, slightly greasy, dark hair falling over his eyes, and he's leaning up underneath a tree, and he's reading a book, looking very serious and morose.
Can I see what the book's called?
As you get closer, you can see it's some sort of a book of poetry.
Of poetry. Do I recognise the author?
It seems to be a collection of poems. It's not a single author.
An anthology.
An anthology.
Anthology of romantic poetry.
I love poems.
Really? So do I. I'm a poet.
Oh god, it's Byron.
And
Have you written stuff?
no, of many things. What about you, milady? Have you wrote poetry?
No, I'm not very good with words. I just like to listen because it's pretty.
So you appreciate the true beauty in life.
Well, of course.
Oh,
I think she's found a lead. She's talking to someone under the tree.
yeah. So many people, they've lost their way. They've become corrupted by this horribly modern, fast world that we live in now, with the factories and the steam engines.
Well, this is what I'm always saying.
Yes,
and it's so
yes.
grey and it's so dark.
Yes.
You say that, I turn up. Who's this?
He's reading a book on poetry.
My name is Julius.
Oh, Christ.
Wow.
Here you go. And I like nature craft a flower for him.
Wait.
And it's like purple.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Like you.
No.
Did I tell you I'm also an artist? Would you like to come back to my studio? You could be my muse.
Look, we have somewhere else we need to
I
go.
don't really like to sit still for very long.
Trust me, she hates it. I'm like her babysitter. Child carer.
But perhaps you could be a model through which I could experience the human form in motion.
Hey, we had that thing. We had that thing. We have a thing.
Is he being lewd to me?
Very much so. So we have a thing.
I'll take that flower back, thanks.
But it's mine.
You shouldn't have been lewd towards me. I was just trying to be nice.
I wasn't trying to be lewd. I was just trying to connect with you on a primal level.
Cut your losses.
I don't think that that's true, and I'm going to take your flower back.
You give a bad taste to the romantics.
Fucking hell, Barno. I didn't know you had that in you. That's the Robert, like a single tear, like that's the most profound thing I've ever fucking heard.
I'll give Bardo the flower.
Oh, you deserve it.
Right. Common garden then.
Can't wait to make the TikTok of that.
Right. Common garden. This was something will happen here. It just hasn't.
Yeah.
There's no furnaces around or nothing.
No. Covent Garden then.
So you head to Covent Garden, and there is a market in Covent Garden. They sell a whole host of things. A lot of it is things like flowers and stuff like that, but there is also produce and vegetables and that sold there. There's no meats or anything like that. There are plenty of other markets in London that would sell meats and obviously fish too, but the Covent Garden market is mostly produce, vegetables and fruits, depending on the season at the time of the year, and also floral displays. So going around, you don't see any obvious signs of a stand selling, enchanted items or anything like that. That would kind of stand out here, But you do see lots of people, lots of men and women working away and being friendly and they chat and say hello if you come up to them,
I'll go up to one of the stall owners and just ask. Do you know anything about a stall that was here not that long ago selling Magitech items?
Oh, those I know all about this, old dear. She looked like in her 60s or something. Yep, they were here there a few weeks. Oh, they were an absolute nightmare. They were.
We keep hearing that.
Yeah. Did you know that a few days later, loads of people were coming back? The fairy globes that they'd sold?
That's what we heard.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out my purse.
Oh, yep. Does it turn off?
Yep,
And do you know, it only turns off at the worst possible time.
that's what we'd heard.
It'll be when you're going down a stairs or you're going through a door or something. It doesn't happen when you're getting ready for bed. It's only when you're going to fall and trip and hurt yourself. It's like the bloody things are cursed.
Are there any stories of people who would want that, or creatures who would want that, who are tricksters and want to mess with people?
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty.
Any?
Yeah.
But what sort of? I don't know. All of them. Everyone. Everyone wants to trick everyone.
You met one today.
I fucking knew you were gonna say.
Who called him a liar?
Well, have they only been that once?
They've been a few times. Yeah.
horrible.
There's a bunch of them. I think 4 or 5. There's a mean looking guy, broken nose, funny looking woody kind of skin.
Yeah,
we know.
that a lot.
And then there's a short one. I think she's goblin blood. She's got the golden eyes like the goblins have, but really tiny as well.
I think that
There was another guy. He was just a normal human, looked kind of a bookish type. And then there was he was so beautiful. He was. If I was 40 years younger, I'd be on me back.
Make you look 40 years younger for a little bit if you wanted.
What are you, a witch or something?
No.
Could you make me hips 40 years younger?
I don't think I'm that powerful yet.
I don't think anyone is, love. Oh.
If I get it, I'll come back.
Oh, okay. So that was him, the beautiful one. I think he was an elf type of some sort. And there was this other one. She was a massive beast of a creature, she was. She was lovely now. She was the nicest of them all.
I told you.
She was so lovely. Really nice. Probably twice the height of this one here. And
6'5", roughly. Yeah.
probably something like that. Yeah.
Dark hair, dark eyes.
Strange looking coloured skin. That was her. Lovely. She was such a lovely. She had little funny like teeth, like little like a boar or something, you know, little. Yeah, but she was lovely.
Did she have anything in her hair?
Did she have anything in? I can't remember.
Well, that's all right. It was a weird question to ask.
Very strong. Did a lot of the lifting and help and that kind of stuff.
She used to help out on the farm.
I'd say she was some sort of a troll or ogre or something.
Mountain giant.
Sorry, dear.
The human, just bookish.
Bookish type.
Nothing else, no other descriptive points, just...
Bookish, was wearing glasses, had a thick moustache. He did actually have a streak of purple going through his hair, which was very strange.
That is bizarre.
Was very queer now.
And the short one just, goblin-esque.
Lithe,
Yeah.
Yeah,
sneaky.
yeah, that type. Yeah. I had my hand on me purse when she was near me now. Yep. Not the tall one now. She was lovely.
No, I've heard she's lovely.
Yeah, she was lovely now.
She's still selling faulty products, so let's not give her full credit.
In fairness, she didn't seem to be in any the main. It was the rough, mean guy with the broken nose. He was clearly the one in charge. She was just helping.
She was just helping.
Yeah,
But she was happy to be there.
she seemed to be.
She seemed to be.
She was a sweet, quiet girl. Didn't talk that much, but when she did, she was friendly and nice and polite. Very mannerly. Very mannerly.
And they've not been back in how long?
Oh, 3-4 days, I think. I don't know. I'm old. The mind's not what it used to be. What day is it today?
Thursday.
Oh, okay, right.
Is it? Fuck. If it's
It doesn't matter.
If it's Thursday, I've lost 3 days.
I don't know what day we started on.
Started on a random Tuesday.
Oh, it was a random Tuesday.
Okay. Oh, so it's Wednesday. Okay, so I've only lost 2 days.
Wednesday.
You really need to get a handle on that habit.
I do have a handle.
Bar.
I need a drink.
What sort of stall is she at? Like what she said?
She's a florist. She sells flowers.
I'm gonna make sure all the flowers are nice.
Oh, you are a witch.
No,
But you just did witch stuff.
druid.
A fancy nature witch.
Oh, you're a nature witch. You're a green witch.
It's quite different, but that's alright.
A green witch. You're lovely too. Here, and she hands you. It's a beautiful. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the flower. Daffodil. Yeah, they're the yellow ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful daffodil. There you go. You can have this, my dear. It's a lovely flower, made even more lovely by your use of naturecraft. That'd look very pretty, Regina. Oh, look at that beautiful smile. She's a lovely girl.
I'm gonna give her a stone back.
Oh, thank you very much, my dear. Oh, I know where I'll put that. Puts it into a pocket.
So they just kind of up and left.
Wind it through all the top bits of my staff. I'll put the flowers through.
That's pretty.
They weren't here every day. They would come and they'd be gone. One day they were selling goblin or fairy globes, and then the next day they were selling arcanograms, and yeah.
Cool.
They were making a lot of. They were selling them at a fraction of what they normally sell them at.
No, of course, because they're faulty.
Must be.
Don't suppose they said anything about Hyde Park.
No. Why?
Just an event, I guess.
Oh, right.
Is it like they'd be here and then they'd be gone for 3 days and then
That
they'd be
kind,
back?
exactly,
But
yeah.
Was there an exact number of?
No, it was random. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, my dear. I wish I could help you more.
It's alright, we're just sad we're lumped with the broken product.
It's awful, really.
Yeah.
Do you know of any druids in London?
Yeah. And I probably will. I'm very well connected.
Druids, though. London
And
is
I don't
look around.
mean me.
Yeah.
Let me have a think.
London's not really the place.
What can I roll for that?
I guess intellect, yeah.
Yeah,
Your
so that's
dice.
a 5.
You're sure if you thought about it, you could think of somebody that you could tell her was a druid, but you don't know if they're actually a druid. There was this guy who was living in one of the parks for a while, who claimed to talk to the trees.
Well, there was this one guy who could talk to trees, but
He also had a really bad laudanum habit.
he also had a really bad laudanum. Agatha, for real.
Who's Agatha?
I don't know an Agatha.
A laudanum addict, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're losing it, Gordo.
Strange.
Bardo, you're losing it. Where am I? How did,
You need to stop the drinking.
how did I get here?
It's doing stuff to your mind, it is.
Well,
I can't heal that well.
so there's absolutely... Is there anything else like I could see? Like, have a look around.
Yeah,
see if
like
there's any left.
Like as you talk to a few other people,
Yeah.
and they're giving you very similar information
Yeah.
about this. That it was like this random group. Actually one of them does tell you about how there was on one of the days that there was some other guys that turned up as well. That they were like delivering some of the stuff to them. That they didn't appear to be part of the crew, but that it was two guys who arrived, like some sort of labourers with a wagon, and they took out a crate to give to them. They were already setting up their stall, and that was actually on the day that they sold the arcanograms.
Right.
So yeah, these two other guys, and he says like they were both very like average height, average build, light brown hair, nothing descript, like just normal guys that would be working in any warehouse or factory floor or, yeah.
Right.
Unless there's been a bust as well.
Well, not really. I mean,
More information.
we've had it all confirmed. I mean, I think that goblin fellow seems. Well, he obviously is involved, and what was that list of things again?
Do you reckon
I
I
hate
could
you.
cast it on a goblin?
That's what on a goblin.
Will make them be my friend. I think that they would.
It might be
I
risky.
think that I would lose on that one.
Fairy globes.
I can't.
Because she said there was something fairy
Arcanagrams.
globes, then the arcanagrams.
Arcanagrams.
Maybe it's in
Musk
order.
and the card
So they're coming...
for Hyde Park last.
But I don't know why.
Is
they would
there
go
a
to Hyde
library
Park.
anywhere nearby?
It's London.
Yes.
Well,
There is the British Library in London.
Yeah.
maybe we can just go.
It
look
existed
up
at
what
this
that
time.
word means.
The M word.
The Musca
Musca
Macada.
Musk... I mean, you need to focus on getting that box open.
Oh, maybe you could try again.
Not here.
No, I
I'll go
didn't.
to the library.
I mean, Yazar, correct me if I'm wrong, is Hyde Park that far from Covent Garden?
No.
No, they're really close, aren't
Yeah.
they? So if you want, you go back out to Hyde Park, find a spot there, and
Yeah.
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 Away from the tree
Are there
guy.
not any quiet rooms in the library, so we're not out in public?
What if the box explodes?
Blah, 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 blah,
Well, there's a
library.
load of people in the park, then we still shouldn't do it there.
There'll probably be people in the library too.
If we do it in the park separated from everyone else, the people get close to us are hunting us.
That's true. They have no business.
And if someone starts to come close to us, I'll just do the whole flash a gun, they'll walk away.
But
He's
that
very good at
guy
that.
might still be there.
Then if he comes close to us, we put him over the explosive.
We're not gonna kill people!
Okay, then if he comes over to us, flash a gun, he'll walk away. It's a very simple plan. I'm not hurting them, and quite frankly, I'm sick of doing nice and being nice things, because every time I have, you still get mad at me and we still don't get anywhere.
I don't think I get mad at you every time.
No, just most.
Alright, fine, we'll go back to Hyde Park, but we should go to the library afterwards.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that plan.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Wait, before you do it, I'll pat you on the back and I'll cast Devil's Luck on you.
Can we go to Hyde Park?
Fortunately, I think you're going to cast it on yourself.
Really?
Yes, I do believe so. You could give Bardo the Amulet of Fortune.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, you could do that, but no, Devil's Luck is you can only cast it on yourself.
And it's not been used today, so you can use it for 2 things.
So you gain with the Amulet of Fortune, you're gaining the bonuses of the you can reroll up to twice, okay, and you add Sylvie's Resolve
5.
to your roll up to 5 times in a day.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm rolling.
You are rolling Dex,
Yeah.
and then you're adding your lock picking.
Wow, okay, so that is 23, that's 28.
Okay,
Didn't even need to reroll.
super.
I'll pat you on the back and say, you got this. That gives you no magical abilities, but
You
The box.
working away, and this time you're like, oh wait, I've got it.
I think I've got it.
I think I have it. And there's a click, and you feel the lock come undone, and you feel it open up.
Right. Right. Fingers crossed, everyone.
You open the box, and as you do, you just smacked in the face as a swarm comes flying out of the box as these monstrous creatures suddenly appear.
Oh no.
The size of a dog, but they look like flies, domestic flies, only they're
Dog-sized flies.
Oh, I haven't finished. But with mouths full of razor-sharp teeth and vicious barbed stingers on their backs as they fly up around you all and descend down to attack.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. How much time do we have?
And I think that is a perfect place to pause in our story.
yeah, I knew it.
Fuck!
I knew it.
Fuck! Every fucking time!
Well, at least this time it's fully on us.
Yeah. This is our fault.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in a park.
This is in a park. If we were in a library,
about?
if we were in a library room. All right.
Right.
Thank you all
Thank
for
you,
watching.
guys.
Definitely join us next time to see how we cope with that. Except, wait, is it a
We've got
Fraternising
with
around
the Fey next week, and then
Back to this
the week
Oh
after.
god.
I don't want to stop.
I know. Well, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you to our patrons. Patrons?
Patrons.
Like, subscribe, follow us and Fey Earth if you haven't already.
We love you.
Love you, and we love to our DM too.
See you next week.
See you next week.
I don't know, start clapping. Like, yay!
Okay.
What the fuck have I done?